Hello everyone, welcome to another video. And this is the second test for my friend, and I am going to take him through the exact same route on which I had my exams. If you have not watched the previous video, in which the verdict was that my friend failed that exam because of multiple mistakes, I suggest you watch them because I am pointing out these mistakes so that you don't commit this in your actual exam. So please have a watch and then come to this video. And this is the second test, and let's see if my friend has really taken notes of all those previous mistakes and how he does in this exam. Okay, so we are waiting for the signal, and you could see from a distance it's turning green. Unfortunately, the weather is not so good, so apologies for the viper coming in between, but I'm sure, I hope still you are able to see the road. But yeah, you might also, be unlucky and get such bad weather during your exam, so we should also be prepared to see the visibility of the road in such conditions as well. Okay, so we took off the exam. I started off by asking 3 questions. I asked about, the first question was, what are the 3 things that you should check on your tires? The second question was, okay, how do you know if the full beam of your car is on? And the third question was, where are the reflectors of your car? If you don't know these answers, or if you want to refresh, please refer the videos. I shall leave that in the description. Okay, so we again got a green signal. We took off. This is the exact same route, and let's continue our journey forward. Okay, the most important concern while driving on city roads is of course traffic signal. As you could see from a distance, it's still green, but be aware of the concern, be prepared if it is changing the color, otherwise continue your journey. Another red signal. As I've said in my previous video, red signals are always our good friend. It gives you sufficient time to prepare, and as you can see, you are quite behind the red signal, so please anticipate a change of signal again back to red as you reach the signal point. Okay, there is nothing much to comment. Everything is perfect so far. In the previous test, I had commented that he was going slow when the speed limit was 50, but this time he had taken care of that. So everything is perfect so far. So here from a distance, my friend noticed that there is a black van trying to reverse. So now he is doing the right thing. He indicated, move to the left lane safely, and then indicated and moved back to the right lane. So this is the right thing to do, of course, but even if you don't do it, you will not fail your exam, but this shows your presence of mind, of course. So here the bus is trying to change lane, so we are at a safe distance, not moving very close to the bus. Now we got the green signal, allowed the bus to complete the turn, and then comfortably moving forward and overtaking the bus. Okay, here from a distance I gave the command to take right at the next ample, the next signal. Okay, Again did the right thing, did not hurry burry, but whenever he got the comfortable slot, he moved to the rightmost lane. And you could see from a distance it's red, and let's wait and relax. Here, remember separation of concerns while taking right. There are only two concerns that you should be worried of. One is pedestrians on your right, second is bicycle on your right. Look through your shoulder and take your right. So here my friend did it perfectly, unlike the previous test where this was completely missed. But this time he has really taken a note of that and did the right turn. Here got the next signal and got the green again. Here I gave the next instruction to take left at the next signal. Bitte links an der Ampel. Okay. So slowly moved from the third lane to the second and now to the turning lane. And you're still green. The vehicle ahead of you did take a turn, and this time there is no oncoming traffic, and yeah, comfortably took a left turn. I remember this is where my friend did a major mistake last time. He just followed the vehicle ahead of him. He just took a left and there was an oncoming traffic which he missed. But this time he did not blindly follow the vehicle ahead of him, but he did check if it is safe to take a left turn. Very well done. So here I gave the next command to take right at the next signal. Bitte rechts an der Ampel. Turning right, look through your shoulders, see if there are bicycles coming. So like this, there will be some fast coming bicycles, but yeah, everything was done correctly. The bicycle was noticed, though it was not visible, but that shoulder blick really helped to spot the bicycle. You could see some construction going on, and it's better to go slow. Generally you get 30 speed limits. We did not find any, but it's better to go slow wherever you see these construction spots, and then get back to 50 whenever you get free space. You got your green signal and the journey is going forward. So here I gave the next instruction to take left at the second signal. Bitte links an der zweite Ampel. So here what you see is the first signal. You got your green. Okay, so we just passed the first signal, and then from a distance you could already see the second signal. Let's look at the road signs. You see there is this 2-lane turning left, And here, yes, my friend decided to be on the second lane. So if you have two lanes turning left, it is better. It is recommended to take this be on the second lane because that's better from a visibility standpoint. But you can choose any of those lanes, that doesn't matter. Okay, now you got your green, and remember there is two lane turning left, and hence make sure you are in your lane and not disturbing the vehicle which is on your left lane. Yeah, like this. You see vehicles also on the left lane and you are on the right lane. Done quite well. And here I gave the instruction to move two lanes to the left. Schweizpur nach links to the Autobahn. To brush up your German vocabulary, which is useful for your driving license, I shall leave a video in the I button. Okay, so now we changed two lanes to the left and now we are heading to the Autobahn. So this is the start of the Autobahn, and as you see, this is governed by 60 speed limit to start off with. And then here you spot end of speed limits. So now it's going to be unlimited speed. So this time it was spotted correctly and my friend is accelerating to the allowed speed. Okay. As it's raining slightly, the visibility conditions is not perfect, so you should adjust your speed accordingly, but still 100-110 should not hurt. Here I gave the command to exit the Autobahn in the nearest exit. Okay, so this is where you look around and wait for the three lines which indicates that the exit is at 300 meter, and that's the first one. That's the second one, indicating that the exit is 200 meter away, and that's the third one, indicating that the exit is 100 meter away. Now we get into the deceleration zone, the deceleration road. Apply the brakes, slow down your vehicle and slowly move to the exit. Overall, Autobahn was good. However, I would only recommend that if you have an unlimited speed, drive at 100 to 120 and not too slow as well in Autobahn. So here I give no instruction, and it's a priority road turning to the left. So you have the priority, no need to check your right, you just follow the road. And this was all done perfectly this time by my friend. I gave my next command to take the second exit at the roundabout. So vehicles already in the roundabout has priority, so you should wait for them. If there are no cars, you can proceed to the roundabout, and now you are in the roundabout and hence you have the priority, and other cars not in the roundabout will wait for you. At the exit, put your indicator on and leave the roundabout. All done as expected. And here, as I see the next roundabout, I give the next command to take the first exit. As you notice, there are some cars, so that car has priority. There is a van that has the priority, and now the road is empty. You can move in. To take the first exit, indicate and exit the roundabout. Okay, I see a roundabout, but I am giving no instruction. So if you get no instruction, so that means you should continue your journey forward. That means in most cases it is your second exit to continue your journey forward. Yeah, I see the 2 office on the left, and here I give the instruction to come back to the same road, which is to take a U-turn in this roundabout and come back to the same road. Okay, so in this case it is the 4th exit. Okay, indicate to the right, leave the exit. For my exam, I was asked to enter the TUV office. Today it's a working day, so it is crowded inside, so we just saw that and decided not to enter the building to do a parking. So we will skip that part and probably test the parking procedure somewhere else. Okay, back to the roundabout. I gave no instruction, which means you should continue your journey forward. And I can again see a roundabout. Again, no instruction. No instruction means continue your journey forward. So as you could see, we are heading back to the Autobahn. We are going back to Munich. Now, okay, this is the acceleration zone. If it's your manual car, you should be in your 3rd gear. Indicate to the left already. Okay. I wouldn't say this was a perfect entry to the Autobahn, because again the speed was not enough. He entered again at 60 to 70 speed. Again, the argument was that he could not see any vehicle, but that's not why you have an acceleration zone. The acceleration zone is to take your vehicle to 100, 110. So you have to accelerate to a very good speed and then only enter the Autobahn. Because even though you don't see a vehicle, it doesn't mean that there will be no vehicle, because the speed of the vehicle is at 120 or 130 and they will just appear out of nowhere. So recommended, always enter at 100, 120, 100 or in that range. Okay. Okay, so now my friend has moved to the fastest lane because there was some slow moving vehicle on the right. So when you get this opportunity, of course, make use of this opportunity to overtake some of the slow vehicles. In this case, there is a truck which was slowing down other vehicles, and yeah, drive at your allowable speed. In this case we saw it is 120. Finish the overtaking and get back to your lane. Now you could see that the road is empty, which means there is no other worry that should bother you. But the only concern that you should now remember is that the speed limit will change. You're heading back to the city, so now you have an unlimited speed limit, but prepare yourself that it will definitely come down at some point in time. Okay, so here my friend is moving to the left lane, looks like attempting an overtake, but I wouldn't recommend this. Like I've said, you could see that the speed is going to go down. We are approaching the Munich city, and you clearly don't see an overtaking space. You see a truck right in front of you, and the speed is further coming down. So I wouldn't recommend this purely from an exam point of view. It is perfectly fine, but I wouldn't recommend this from an exam point of view because you have already done some overtaking. You had shown your confidence, and I would recommend that you should just now stick to your lane, because you know that you're going towards the Munich city and the speed is going to come down. Okay, so now the speed is 60. I would stay in the right lane wherever I get an opportunity, but yeah, this is also fine. But that's just an additional remark that too many overtaking attempts is also probably not required. So here I gave the instruction to move 2 lanes to the right. Okay, zwei Spur nach rechts, and yes, my friend is comfortably moving from the leftmost lane to the rightmost lane. Okay, and here from a distance I give the next instruction to take right at the signal. Here just an additional remark, as you see there are other roads turning right. It is better to switch off your indicator. See, there is another road to the right. It's better to switch off your indicator and then now switch it on, just to avoid the confusion for the car behind you. We could take this free right, just that you need to be looking around. There is a give way sign. That means if there is any traffic, you should wait, otherwise you could comfortably move forward. Okay, so overall Autobahn, some more aspects to improve, otherwise it is fine. Okay, so here I gave the instruction to turn right. Again, this was not part of my exam, but as part of the practice, I wanted to take my friend to a 30 zone where we could test right before left and also the parking procedure. As you know, we could not park in that TUV office which happened for my exam, but yeah, generally parking is done in 30 zone. So here we take a right, enter a 30 zone and see if we get a slot for parking. Okay, so as you see, that's a 30 zone. So remember all the concerns for a 30 zone road. I shall leave that in the I description for your easy reference. So when you enter 30 zone, there are some concerns that should flash into your head, especially the right before left, and there are many others, but please refer the video for that. Okay, so generally in 30 zone, you know that there will be cars parked on either side of the road, making it very narrow. So be aware of other vehicles and be aware of the right of the way. So Okay, here right before left applies. So slow down, make sure that there is no car and move forward. I gave the instruction to take left. As you see, it's a giveaway road. So which means we will have to wait for any other traffic. The road was empty and yeah, taken left turn. Here you could see that priority symbol, which means you don't have to look your right side because you have the priority. Again, another intersection where you have the priority. So not the perfect 30 zone where I could test his right before left skills. But here I gave the instruction to take the U-turn. As you see, the road is ending. So asked my friend to take a U-turn. Okay, so here I gave the command to park behind this black car, to do a parallel parking behind this black car. Overall parking is done quite well, but yeah, I would only recommend for more practice so that it's a bit faster. Yeah, I've of course skipped some portions just to avoid a long video. So here I told my friend that I'm going to test his emergency braking. I checked, there was no car behind, and I screamed, "Stop!" And as you could see that that was done correctly. So whenever you hear stop, look nothing or think nothing, just press your brake hard so that your car stops right at that point. Okay, and after you get the instruction to continue, indicate left, look around, also look at the back seat, look at everyone just to be sure that everybody is alive, and then continue your journey forward. You're going back to the main road. You have a giveaway symbol, hence wait for other cars to pass. Wait for your opportunity patiently and then enter the main road. Okay, so this is the same road that we saw earlier. You have a free right, just that it has a giveaway sign. That means make sure that there is no traffic coming and just pass by. So I'm just fast forwarding this bit because there is nothing much here. Here the next command was to turn left. So we are on the left lane, waiting for the green signal. Here, though you got your green, you see there is a van ahead of you, and of course there should be one more vehicle ahead of that. So it's better to stay behind the signal. Go extremely slow, because this will turn red at any point in time. As you see, yes, it turned red. So this is the right thing to do. If you already have two vehicles waiting to turn left and you see that the through traffic was all full, you will not get time for more than two vehicles to turn left. So it's better to stay behind the signal. My friend did the right thing. He stayed behind the signal. So here you are getting your green. Remember all the separation of concerns while turning left. It's a busy road, a lot of oncoming traffic, and also you should check for pedestrians and cyclists on the road. Okay, and now you got the green arrow, which means now you don't have to worry anything, just proceed. So generally in heavy traffic conditions, heavy traffic roads, you will also be assisted by green arrows. So it's always better to wait for that green arrow and not to just cross the oncoming traffic. Okay. Here again, no instruction provided, which means you should continue your journey straight forward. But this is a red signal, and red signal is always your friend. Look around, look forward, look at the traffic signs, look at the speed limits, and prepare your journey forward. Okay, now you got your green. Let's proceed carefully, and you observe this is a 30 speed limit, and hence adjust your speed accordingly. Okay, again 30 speed limit. Okay, so here I provide the next instruction, which is to turn right at the signal with a Rex under ample. Waiting for the signal to turn green. Okay, carefully make your right turn, check for any cycle or pedestrians, and complete your turn. Again, it's a 30 speed limit, so adjust your speed accordingly. So here I gave the next instruction to take left at the ampel, at the signal. So I'm mixing up German and English now. Got your green signal. You're the second vehicle, so let's move forward and stay at the center for the oncoming traffic to clear. And this is now you got your green arrow as well, which means now you can comfortably complete your turn without worrying any other traffic because you have the green signal. And now this is the last lap. You're back to Rosenheimer Strasse where we started the exam, and this is the last lap of the exam. Now this is the last signal for your exam, and let's not make any mistake and comfortably finish the lap. We got our green now, and you could see from a distance this is 30's speed limit, so adjust it accordingly. And you also see that the speed is captured here, so make sure that you're going below 30. And this is where the driving school is, and this is where the exam started. And that's all with this exam. And now let's get into the verdict of this exam. So overall, I felt that this is a pass, of course. My friend has really taken notes of all the mistakes that he did in the previous mock test, and did not make any major mistake. The only few recommendations, of course, like I've said, in Autobahn, there was no need of an unnecessary overtaking. And also the entry to the Autobahn was not perfect. Okay. If we ignore these are minor errors because this did not cause any serious issue on the road. My verdict of the exam was pass. But if this was your actual practical exam, I don't want you to leave any gaps that would doubt the examiner whether it's a pass or a fail. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please stay subscribed for more such videos. Thank you once again.